Good afternoon, boys and girls. Today we're going to share some stories. I'm Librarian Phyllis, and I will be sharing a couple of songs and a couple of stories with you. Today we're going to read a story about a dog and a story about a pig. So we're going to have a song about a dog and a song about a pig. The first song is one that you should be familiar with, to a same tune as one that you know. We're just checking to make sure that we're good. And so the first song that we're going to sing is 5 Little Piggies Jumping in the Mud. One fell in and scraped his nose. The mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more piggies jumping in the mud. 4 little piggies jumping in the mud. One fell in and scraped his nose. The mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more piggies jumping in the mud. Get your piggies up here, let's go." 3 little piggies jumping in the mud. One fell off and scraped his nose. The mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more piggies jumping in the mud." There were 2 little piggies jumping in the mud. One fell in and scraped his nose. The mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more piggies jumping in the mud." So there was 1 little piggy jumping in the mud. She fell in and scraped her nose. The mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more piggies jumping in the mud." So all the piggies were so tired that they went and took a nap. And now our story is going to be If You Give a Pig a Party. If You Give a Pig a Party by Laura Numeroff. If you give a pig a party, she's going to ask for some balloons. And when you give her the balloons, she'll want to decorate the house. And when she's finished, she'll put on her favorite dress, and then she'll call all her friends to invite them to the party. Her friends won't be home, so you'll have to go out and look for them. On the way, she'll see a street fair, and she'll want you to take her on the bumper cars. All her friends will be there. Then you'll have to take her on all the rides, and she'll want to play all the games too. And when she's done, she'll ask you for ice cream. And when she's finished eating the ice cream, she'll need to change her clothes, and you'll have to take her home. She'll ask her friends to come along, and on the way, she'll start a game of hide and seek. I wonder if you can find her. And when you finally get home, you'll have to make dinner, and then she'll want to have a sleepover, and you'll have to find pajamas. And blankets and pillows for everyone, and when she sees the pillows, she'll probably start a pillow fight. Look at those pillows, pillow fight. Then she'll make a fortress out of blankets. Of course, when she's finished, she'll want to decorate it, and she'll ask for some balloons. And chances are, if you give her some balloons, she's gonna ask you for a party. And that is if you give a pig a party. We're going to share now If You Give a Dog a Donut. Also by Laura Numeroff. If you give a dog a donut, he'll ask for some apple juice to go with it. And when you give him the juice, he'll drink it up. And then he'll ask for some more. And there won't be any left, so he'll want to make his own. And he'll go outside to pick the apples. When he's up the tree, he'll toss you one. Throwing the apples will make him think of baseball, and he'll want to play. You'll have to get the ball and the glove. And of course, he'll also need the bat. And then he'll ask you to pitch. He'll hit a home run. And then he'll do a happy dance celebration Hey, boys and girls, you can do a happy celebration, dance celebration now. We'll count to 5 for our happy dance. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! That's our celebration. Dancing will make him hot and dusty, so he'll need some water. He'll probably start a water fight. And you'll have to dry him off with a bandana. He'll wrap it around his head and pretend he's a pirate, and then he'll want to go on a treasure hunt. He'll find an old kite and want to make one himself. You'll have to get some sticks and paper and string. And when the kite is finished, he'll want to fly it, and it'll go higher and higher until it gets tangled in an apple tree. The tree will remind him of apple juice, so I'll probably ask you for some. And chances are, if he asks for some apple juice, he'll want a donut to go with it. And that's if you give a dog a donut. And we're going to end with a song about a dog called Bingo. And in Bingo, we're going to sing it the first time and say the letters B-I-N-G-O. And each time after that, we're going to clap. So the first time we'll do clap, I-N-G-O. And each time we'll add another clap. So here we go. There was a farmer who had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, B-I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh, there was a farmer who had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh, there was a farmer who had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh, there was a farmer who had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, N-G-O, N-O, N-O, and Bingo was his name. Oh, there was a farmer who had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, 4 times now, boys and girls. Oh, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh, there was a farmer who had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, and Bingo was his name. Oh, I hope you enjoyed our story time. Have a great afternoon. Thanks for tuning in, and look for our other story times on our Facebook page. Have a good night.